Welcome to the Christy Martin character analysis. I want to start with something my teachers said to me years ago that used to make me furious. They told me two things. Two options are not a choice. Choice starts when you have three, and the second one, there's always a choice. At the time, I was angry. I looked at my own life and the lives of the people I've coached over the last 14 years, and I thought, that's not true. Sometimes there's no other way out. But looking back now, I realized they were right. The choices were always there. I just couldn't see them through my blind spots. These blind spots function as a protective, often unconscious mechanism to shield our awareness from emotional pain, overwhelming truths, or threats to our personal identity. Now to the subject of this video. I watched the movie Christy on Amazon Prime with my husband. We have been together since we were 21. It wasn't easy for either of us to watch this story. Before we dive into the analysis, I want to emphasize the absolute importance of seeking and receiving help, no matter if you're a man or a woman, in any situation of domestic violence. Your safety is the priority. In Christy Martin, I saw a 180-degree contradiction between her armor, the boxer, and the real her. The boxer, the armor. In the ring, she is the boss. She is a world-class warrior with solid boundaries. She says it loud, I'm here to win and make money. This is her defense. It's what she uses to fight the world. But the fighter, the boxer, is a role she played. It isn't all of her. The woman hides out the ring. The defense is gone. She cannot stand up to her mother's social pressure. She wants to be the daughter her mom expects her to be. She cannot leave the man who threatens her life because she believes in when he says, you are nothing without me. This is the biggest red flag one can have. Your value and your true existence belongs only to you. It's not related to any other person on this globe. My husband pointed out that Jim was manipulating her. He's right, but I have to look at the other side. She could have walked away. She could have chosen never to return to save her own life. In her final monologue, she says, I wish I'd accepted the help when it was offered. But the help any of us need is also to see clearly the signs, the flags that life shows us. Christy was trapped in a binary of two choices where the objects of attention was always the boxer, never her life. Option 1, compliance for the role. She stays with Jim because she is afraid she cannot win or even exist as the boxer without him. She prioritized the role over her safety. Option 2, the ownership trap. She tries to leave, but she stops when she realizes he will keep the gym, the money, and the fame, everything she earned and built. She says, I won't do it. I'm not leaving what I built. At that moment, she chooses to return to direct threat because she cannot separate the value of her life from her assets. She feels that living without her titles means living as nobody or as a loser. She chooses to protect the boxer over the human. Let's go back to the initial part of the video, the third choice. So what is the third choice for Christy or for anyone in her situation? In my opinion, it would have been to fight for her most expensive title, an asset, her life. It is the choice to detach the self from the role. It is the realization that you are the creator of your success, not just the keeper of a gym or the title. The third choice for Christy would have been to walk away from the ring entirely. She could have told Jim, I'm done fighting. If she had surrendered the boxer role, perhaps he would have simply left on his own since he would no longer have success to exploit. But even if she had to walk away with nothing but her life, she would have done so knowing that the boxer isn't about a title, a building, or a bank account. It's her talent. And talent is an internal asset that can always come back. The third choice for her or for anyone is not easy. It requires you to leave the identity you built to protect yourself, or to stop someone else, or even a part of your own self from benefiting from your situation. For Christy, it was letting go of being the invincible success in order to save her life. Real authorship begins when you realize that even if you leave what you build, you are still the one who knows how to build it again. We cannot change the past, but we can impact our present by knowing what we want for our future. I wish everyone who sees this movie would take the time to pay closer attention to the red flags in their lives, listen to your own voice, learn how to look inside and understand your true motives, the one that makes you act out repeated scenarios or stay in situations where there's direct threat to your life. Do not seek permission to leave a dangerous situation. It is less about being strong and resilient and more about hearing the clear threats and acting for your own safety. If this resonates with you, please share your thoughts in the comments. We are building a community for those ready to look deeper and slowly change their lives for the better.